The 6 signs that you will be successful. If you have any combination of these, or you have all of them, bro, if you have all of them, bro, you're literally, it's already done, right? It's just a matter of time. If you have some of them, you should work on getting all of them. If you don't have many of them, then this is what you need to work on. The first sign that you will be successful is that you really feel like you're missing out. If you don't feel like you're missing out, then you're not sacrificing enough. People always ask me, well, bro, like, is it normal that I feel like I'm missing out on this stuff? Is it normal that I feel like, I should have went back, or I should have maybe not even started? Yes, it's very normal. In fact, if you don't feel like you're missing out, you're not sacrificing enough. You should be like sitting there being like, damn, look at all those people out there partying, out there drinking and smoking and messing with all these shorties, chasing all these women. Man, if only that was me. That's how you should feel. You should feel like, oh, damn, that chocolate cake at the store looks so damn good. Look at all those croissants and that cheesecake. Oh my God, that would probably taste amazing. Yeah, you're right. It would probably taste goddamn amazing. And missing out isn't gonna feel good. But a lot of the times, like almost 100% of the times, the right decision is not the one that feels good in the short term. It's the one that feels like crap in the short term, but feels good in the long term. Everybody here is in that situation. You're in the middle of point A and point B. Point A is where you were. That's your old life, right? You not really trying to go above and beyond. You just living your life below, living as an average motherfucker, okay? And then you have point B. Everybody's trying to go from point A to point B, and in the middle, that shit's gonna fucking suck, because you're gonna be living in point A, but doing point B type of shit. And point B type of shit sucks. But if you're doing point B type of shit, but you're getting point B type of results, then you're chilling. If you're doing all the things to become a 10K a month copywriter, but you're not making any money yet, then you're in this weird purgatory state where you're doing all the things to get your goal, but you haven't seen any results yet. You have to be able to endure that. You're gonna feel like, yo, I already spent this much time into it. I already put this much money into it. I feel like I'm missing out on all this other stuff. So that feeling is normal. You gotta learn to get used to that, man. Because even to this day, like, yes, I'm getting results now. I'm getting pretty decent results by anybody's metrics. But that doesn't mean that I doesn't feel like I'm missing out, because I feel like I'm missing out big time all the time. I still work every single day. I sacrifice too much to quit right now. Don't rest in the middle, rest at the end. Feel sorry for yourself at the end. You can cry about it and be a little bitch once the fucking money is made. Until then, turn all that shit off. It's temporary, so get over it. The second sign that you're going to be successful is that you're always going to sit there and wonder and contemplate, am I being lazy right now? Am I working hard enough? Because I'll tell you right now, I know for a fact I work harder than 98% of the people on this fucking population. You see it on my story every fucking day in and day out. You see me up at 2 a.m. every day. You see me out at the fucking gym every goddamn morning. If I do all that shit, yet I, miss something on my task list, I will feel like I will feel like a lazy fuck. It's all about increasing your standards, right? Because to me, if I wake up at 4 a.m., that's sleeping in. Like, I'm a lazy, sloppy fucker if I'm waking up at 4 a.m. Do you want me to be honest? Most of the time, I'm waking up at 12 o'clock, midnight, or 1 a.m. out of sheer excitement for the day. I'll wake up, right? I'll be like, shit, it's not time to get up yet. I'll try to go back to sleep, and my mind will just be thinking like, business. How do I make money? How do I make money today? How do I get this check today? It's like I always tell you guys, wake up every damn morning, no matter what is in your bank account. Wake up every damn morning as if rent is due tomorrow, and you got 0 in your bank account. Sign number 3 that you're gonna be successful is that you start seeing your worth and you start acting like it. If you want to be a 10K a month copywriter, you better start acting like a 10K a month copywriter. What does a 10K a month copywriter do? Well, I'll tell you one thing, he sure doesn't put up with no shit from no fucking clients. But hey, maybe you're not there yet. Maybe you are at the shit eating stage of copywriting. That's okay. Go through it, eat shit for a little bit. Your first couple clients are gonna suck. Like, let's say you're making your first couple $1,000s or whatever, right? Clients are giving you flack or they're overworking you. Bro, you have to tell these clients fucking no a lot of the time. You telling them no is the only way you're going to scale your fucking income. Because if it was up to you, they'd be paying you pennies and getting you to do fucking everything. They'd be getting you to wear every fucking hat in the business. The end goal as a copywriter is to work 4 hours a day to make 10K a month. And you can get there, but the only way that you're gonna get there is by telling them no, because they will gladly just put more and more and more and more shit on your fucking plate. So you got to get used to telling clients no. Like at first, yeah, okay, you can go the extra mile, but you got to understand that you're going the extra mile for you and not for them. You're going the extra mile so that you can build leverage, so that they need you more than you need them, so that down the line, you have more negotiation power. The fourth sign that you're going to be successful is that even when you get the door slammed in your face, you still come back the next day. You still come back the next day enthusiastic, because when you're just starting out, you don't really know what you're doing. And when you don't know what you're doing, you're inevitably going to piss people off because they're going to know that you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're going to get people who are rude to you, who tell you to, go fuck yourself, leave me alone, lose my email, you're annoying the shit out of me, you should stop doing what you're doing, like all of this stuff, all of this negativity. You gotta take that negativity and just like let it fucking just brush off you. It can't even fucking affect you. If you're that type of resilient, you're certainly on your way to success. The fifth sign that you will be a very successful person in life is that you invest in yourself heavily in all aspects. And the more you make, the more you reinvest. This is so incredibly important at every level. I don't want to hear a fucking word. I swear to fuck, if I hear one of you guys talk about, but I'm broke, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. I don't care. If they have Uber in your city, if they have McDonald's in your city, then I don't want to fucking hear a word. The reason why you don't want to go work at McDonald's or at Uber or one of those places you don't want to become a janitor is because you got too much pride. You got too much pride. You're afraid that somebody's going to come over there and see you working that job. But guess what? An empty stomach and pride don't mix. Put your pride to the side. You get out there and make that money any way that you can. Because that's what I had to do. I would never tell anybody to do some shit that I have not done. And that's a big component in my life. Don't be that parent that's talking about do as I say, not as I do. Like, nah, do as I do. I'm setting the example for everybody. If you want to be a leader in life, the first person that you got to master leading is yourself. You must lead yourself before you can even imagine leading other people. You need to set the example. I've told people before, I've already invested over 10 G's this year in developing my copywriting ability. I've gotten extra jobs to invest in myself. I've made money however I knew how. I worked at coffee shops. I worked so much overtime, it's literally stupid. Successful people really do understand on every level that knowledge is power. And being able to purchase that knowledge, that is big. And they understand that people that pay attention. The more you pay, the more attention you pay. People don't value shit that they get for free. If I give you this big, long course, this big, long something or other for free, you might pick at it, look at some things here and there, but you're not really going to focus on it. You're not really going to get the most out of it. And then you're going to be like, oh, well, yeah, no, the course didn't really give me that much results. The reason why it didn't get you any results is because you didn't give a shit about it. You didn't put in the work. You want to know how to guarantee you'll put in the work? Is if you pay for something. Let's say I gave you a free accountability coach. You'd be fucking them off like they're nobody. You wouldn't give a shit. An accountability coach only works if you pay them. The more you pay them, you best believe you're going to be on your shit. Sixth sign that you are going to be successful is that you have a long time horizon. That doesn't mean you're not working to do stuff fast. That just means that you have a long time horizon. Money is not a good indicator of what you've been doing, right? Because money is a lagging indicator. You have to put in the work first, and then the money comes sometimes after. So sometimes you can put in 3 months of work, and the same other person puts in a month of work, and you both get the same results. Well, why is that? It's because especially when it comes to this copywriting thing, there is a degree of chance, right? I'm not going to call it luck. I'm going to call it chance. But if you increase your odds and you increase the amount of chances that you take, then it's inevitable that eventually you'll reach it. It's unreasonable to think that you won't. And by having a long time horizon, what I mean is that you are striving to make it happen as quick as possible. You're doing everything in your power to make sure that it happens as quick as possible. But you're also conscious and aware that, even if it doesn't happen for a fucking year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, I don't give a fuck. I made an actual decision to myself, and I thought about it. I said to myself, what price is too expensive for me to pay to make this happen? And the answer that I came up with was nothing. There is nothing that I'm not willing to pay, that I'm not willing to sacrifice. There's no amount of time that I'm not willing to give up to make this happen. I don't fucking care. It's happening. I'll come back here 6 months from now with the same enthusiasm, doing the same shit over and over and over again, a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, because I'm just going to do it anyways. I don't care. And if you have the mindset like that, it's not going to take that long. But if you have the mindset of, even if it does, I still am not going to quit, man, it's going to come faster that way. When you tell yourself, oh, well, I'll do it if it works out in like 6 months. If I don't get anything in 6 months, then I won't do it. Guess what's going to happen? You're not gonna get the results in 6 months, and you're gonna give up and waste that then that 6 months is wasted. But if you broaden your time horizon, say, okay, I want it in 6 months, but if it takes longer, then I don't really give a shit, then that will probably happen quicker than 6 months, because you're not gonna sit there, because on month 5, when it doesn't happen, you're not gonna be like, oh, well, I really want to make this happen. This is my 6th month, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna be like, oh man, it's been 5 months. It still hasn't happened yet. Like, it's probably not gonna happen. I'm probably gonna end up giving up. And that's how it starts. You don't just wake up one day and you're like, oh, I'm gonna give up. No, what happens is you wake up one day and little by little, it just chips away at your enthusiasm, and you're like, well, man, I don't know about it today. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I can really get it. You have to broaden your time horizon. And if you do these 6 things, I promise you, man, these are the 6 signs that I know will make you successful.